Welcome back to my channel. My name's Rob. I'm a coach to busy dads and parents that's looking to build strength, muscle, improve their nutrition and create a healthier lifestyle around their family life. As I get a lot of questions about my own style of training, I thought I would walk you through one of my upper body strength sessions. Nothing fancy, not a marathon workout, and not a workout created for social media. Just a normal session that helps me stay strong and feel good around my family, work and life commitments. This whole session took me just under an hour, so hopefully it will give you a few ideas for your own training. I started the session with seated overhead press, working up to 85 kilos for 3 reps. I completed 2 working sets in total, showing you the first one. Now I like using lower rep strength work early in the session while energy and focus are at its highest. After those top sets, I dropped the weight back to 72.5 kilos for a higher rep back off set and ended up getting 8 reps. This is something I use a lot in my training. Heavier strength focus work to begin with, followed by slightly higher volume to build muscle and reinforce good movement quality. I find it simple, effective, and I get a good pump from it. And after that set, I got my breath back and moved on to close grip Spoto press where I got 72.5 kilos for 8 reps. I rested for around 2 minutes, which I do with most of my pressing work, and then I kept the same weight on the bar and finished with an AMRAP set. Basically as many quality reps as possible without completely frying myself. It's a great way to push intensity without adding loads more volume. Took a minute or two rest, then moved on to seated dumbbell shoulder press with the 30s. Now the plan was 2 sets of 12 with 2 minutes rest between sets, but after getting 12 in the first set, shoulders were a little fatigued and only managed 11 reps in the second. A little disappointed, but can't win them all. Not every session needs to feel perfect. That's something I think more people need to hear. Consistency matters way more than chasing flawless workouts. I then finished the main shoulder work with a front raise and lateral raise superset. I use the 6 kilogram dumbbells here. I don't like to go too heavy because I like to really focus on using those shoulders to do the lifts. Perform 3 rounds of 15 reps each with about 60 seconds rest between sets. The goal with this one is controlled movement, but also trying to keep continuous movement throughout the set with minimal pauses to keep tension on those shoulders for as long as possible and really build up that burn. Now at this point, I'm not afraid to admit that my shoulders were absolutely on fire, but there was still 1 more exercises left to finish the session properly. One of my favourite exercises to finish an upper body strength session, and one that many people won't be familiar with. 6-inch range of motion rear delt swings. I use the 34 kilos, but don't be fooled by the minimal movement with this exercise. It will humble you. Now granted, it does look a bit unusual, but I really like them for building the rear delts and upper back without needing loads of setup or super heavy weight. The shorter range lets you keep constant tension and accumulate a lot of quality reps safely. I did 3 sets of 25 with 60 seconds rest between sets. And that's the session done in less than an hour. Hopefully this gave you a few ideas for your own training and showed you that you don't need complicated workouts to build strength and stay in good shape. If you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate it if you give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more training and nutrition content. See you in the next one.